I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Hello people and hello universe, it's me again. Shout out sa inyo mga kababayan, hello sa mga Marcos loyalists and supporters, hello po. But anyway guys, mayroon tayong upload videos, updates sa inyo. Ito po yung mga nagtatanong sa akin, ano ba daw talaga ang stand ng ICC sa Pilipinas? Well, ito lang bahagya lang ang sasabihin ko mga kababayan. Ang sinabi po dito ni Secretary DOJ na ang Pilipinas po ay hindi na po tayo member sa ICC at wala silang karapatan na mag-imbestiga dito sa Pilipinas. Ngunit mga kababayan, pero pagdating sa Interpol, sa dakdang oras na maaresto si dating Pangulong Digong and the rest, guys, mayroon tayong obligasyon at may utang na loob po tayo sa Interpol dahil si Congressman Tibes dati ay nahuli po sa Timor-Leste, 'di ba? Through Interpol. Wala po na tayo sa ICC, hindi na tayo member, pero mayroon po tayo obligasyon sa Interpol. At sabi rin doon po mga kababayan sa mga upload natin, sa mga post na may na allowed sila mag-imbestiga sa Pilipinas, ngunit sila lang po doon sa 5 mga tao na sangkot sa war on drugs, sa mga namatay na 20k plus. Sila lang po mag-imbestiga, pero allowed sila magpunta dito. Pero hindi po makikialam ang gobyerno ng Pilipinas. Sa Interpol, mayroon. Para kumpleto, Ricardo, mga kababayan, panoorin nyo ito, si Secretary DOJ ang maghahayag sa inyo. Ito na yung sagot sa mga nagme-message. See you again na guys on my next upload video. Bye and babush. God bless Philippines. Nako, mababartolina na ito si dating Digo, si ex-president Digo. Ito na mga beswa.
Any other follow-up questions on the Pogo? If not, we can move to a different topic. Okay. Si Mr. Rogas. Sir, magandang umaga po. Michael Rogas po ulit from Radyo Pilipinas. About ICC, kahapon po kasi ay meron pong statement si OSG Minardo Guevara na papayagan na po ang ICC na makapasok pero ang gobyerno ay hindi pa rin po makikipagtulungan. Ano po ba talaga ngayon ang posisyon ng ating pong pamahalaan tungkol dito?
Ang sinasite kasi ni Soljan Guevara, yung principle of comity, which we all adhere to, na yung mga international bodies igagalang natin in every way possible. Ginagalang natin as existing bodies that do well for the world, no? Kaya sila magkakasama. So the principle of comity dictates that we're friendly to them, or we do not block anything legal that they're doing. Pag illegal na ang ginagawa nila, then of course we will not tolerate that if it violates our laws. But as long as they do not violate our laws, we allow them to exist in our country.
Sir, just to clarify, ano po yung legal at illegal na hindi dapat nilang gawin?
Well,
sila nandito sa atin.
Siyempre, pag mag-aaresto sila ng tao, wala naman silang power to arrest. Hindi naman sila yung may power na gumawa ng mga bagay-bagay. Pag nag-usurp sila ng power, yon, may problema tayo.
Sir, may binabanggit si former Senator Trillanes, suspect na raw po ng ICC Senator Bato de la Rosa and other former PNP high-ranking officials. Ano po ba ang inyo pong natatanggap na information?
I cannot comment on that, no, about Senator de la Rosa. Ang sa akin lang, it is the ICC's job Hindi ako, no, I'm not in the business of politics. We just want things to happen properly within our country. Diba? So kung ano man ang status niya, hindi ko problema yon. That is already something between the ICC and Senator Bato. Diba? So, I cannot comment on that.
Pero po, ang stand pa rin ng ating pong gobyerno, hindi pa rin po tayo makikipag-coordinate.
We have no obligation to cooperate because we are not members of the ICC.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hi, Sir Jairo again. Sir, on the UNJP, natapos na po yung UNJP.
Teka, tapusin muna natin itong topic.
ICC. Okay, sir.
Wag mo tayong pasabog. Patalon-talon. ICC pa. ICC pa more.
Hello. So ano pong gagawin ng DOJ in the event na mag-issue po ng warrant of arrest yung ICC?
Ayan, magandang tanong yan eh. Kasi, ano ang pwedeng gawin ng DOJ tungkol sa bagay na to? Tsaka, how does it work? No? How does it work? Ito, very interesting to. I'm sure you may write about this the next few days. Kasi ang pinaka-mechanism, that is something in common between the countries, is the Interpol. Remember, in The Hague, doon naka-headquarter ang ICC tsaka Interpol, across each other only. Tama ba ako? Across each other. Ito yung building ng ICC, sa tapat niya, yun ang building ng Interpol. Headquartered lahat yan sa Hague. All supported by the United Nations. So, sanay mag-cooperate ang Interpol tsaka ng ICC. So, pag nagkaroon na ng problema yan, they will bring it through Interpol. And we are members of the Interpol. And we are not in the business of blocking any movement of the Interpol unless a policy is laid out, which of course will go against our international commitments. Kaya hindi natin ginagawa yan. So that is the future issue at hand now. Pag nag-issue ng warrant of arrest, it's the Interpol's job to serve it. And the Interpol, we are an adjunct of the Interpol. So yun ang storya nun.
Hindi na po pipigilan ang Interpol na pumasok dito para
Alam mo yan, pag hinarang mo yan, magkakaroon tayo ng repercussions sa country.
Tama.
Pag-aaralan pa rin namin kung anong pwedeng gawin. We will study the possibilities of or the implications of dealing with the Interpol on this matter. But we are not in the business of blocking the Interpol's job, which is to fight international crime.
Naku,
Yan ang ano dyan eh. Yan ang very, very tricky part of it. So it's going to be a question of the Interpol's role in this world of ours. Kasi hindi naman tayo nag-iisang bansa eh. We are not North Korea. We are part of the world community. Diba?
Sir, paano po yun? Hindi tayo miyembro ng ICC, pero tayo ay member ng Interpol. Paano yung pagpapatupad nun? Kung sakasakali maglabas na nga ng warrant.
Eh, kung diniretso na ng ICC sa Interpol yan, may international notice na yan, meron ng notice ang Interpol, tapos merong request to implement, eh, sila na mag-uusap niyan. Kaya nga, yan ang kailangan namin pag-usapan din as a legal group within the government. Pero most of the time, we respect the action of the Interpol. 99% of the time, or maybe 99.9% of the time.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So, any other follow-up questions
Sir.
on the ICC matter?
Good morning, Sec. Dante Amento of UNTV. Follow-up lang po in connection po dun sa Interpol. Senator Trillanes also mentioned yesterday na yung ICC daw po ay humingi na ng blow notice sa Interpol. Would you confirm or do you have information about this? Thank you po.
Wala pa akong notice. I have no notice about it. But I can confirm what Soljan Guevara said, that there was a request. We knew about it, but of course, because it was marked confidential, we kept it confidential within the department. Hindi namin nilalabas yan dahil yun ang request ng ICC.
Ay, sorry po. With your indulgence, Secretary, so kino-confirm niyo po yung document na pinost ni Senator Trillanes dun sa kanyang SOCMED, yung allegedly names ng mga additional suspects?
Confirm the contents of what he posted on social media because I do not have it in front of me. I do not have the documents in front of me to compare them properly. But I know that we received that kind of request as we were informed by the DFA of the said request. We did not get the document directly, but we were informed by the Department of Foreign Affairs of such a request early July.
Sir, Camille po from TV5. Sir, ano yung bearing na itong inquest na to? So, they're being asked by the ICC to release their own parang affidavit about the case, or?
Saan?
Dito po dun sa letter po na...
Yeah, they were requesting assistance to be able to interview the 5 persons listed in the letter. Yun ang nature ng request. So this is not about affidavits, walang ganong technical terms. Request to interview. And,
So sir, interview po.
kasi preferably face-to-face interviews ang hinihingi ng ICC with these people. But we are not there in the business of informing these people that the ICC will talk to them because we are not members of the ICC. We just note such requests as a government.
Sabihin yung ICC po, they're just coordinating to help para ma-interview itong mga tao na to. And then, these persons will be the one to respond to your office if they're willing to be interviewed?
Hindi nga eh. We just noted lang namin ang request.
I see.
We do not act favorably on said request. We cannot act favorably on it. Kasi we are not members of the ICC. Di ba? Kaya yan, we just noted. That's it. But we were aware that there was such a request.
Kumbaga,
So
sir,
informed kami that they're there and they wanted to do something and there was a deadline set and tapos na rin yung panahon na yan.
kumbaga sir, it's up to those people.
Yes, up to them
If
already.
they're
Up to
gonna
them already.
participate,
Anyway, they're in contact with other people and NGOs here that are doing work for them.
Check.
Po, sa ICC. So, yung scenario po about the Interpol serving the possible arrest warrant issued by the ICC, was this discussed na po sa Malacanang level o na-include na po doon sa...
That is, I'm reacting to this based on my personal knowledge on how things work within the ICC and within the legal milieu, the process by which things operate.
Kasi parang previously sabi magsasabi...
Wala, sa Malacanang, we haven't, sa legal group ng Presidente, we haven't discussed this. I'm just giving this, my 5 cents worth, so that you can already start exploring these angles. Di ba? Kasi, alam nga namang i-belabor ko pa yung point when it's there in front of you. It's not really something strange happening. It's something in front of all of us.
Pero kasama po ba yung sasabi ni ASEC Clavano na isasubmit sa Malacanang na briefer on ICC yung all scenarios, recommendations, and possible mga legal implications kasi sabi po ni spokes na may isasubmit po sa Malacanang. Will that be included for possible...
What will be included?
Yung scenario...
Structure your question properly so I know what to answer.
Yung scenario po na yun, na ano yung po pwedeng pag dumating sa...
Yun nga kailangan namin i-discuss eh. Di ba sinabi ko na kanina yan, we will have to discuss that. Kasi nga, kung ano ang magiging attitude towards that kind of request. Kasi nga, we have to respect the Interpol. Kagaya nung kay Teves, humingi kami ng tulong sa Interpol para mahuli si Teves. Tinulungan tayo. Di ba? Ano yan eh? It works both ways. Hindi naman pwedeng yung gusto lang natin na masusunod. Di ba? Oh, reciprocity yan. Reciprocity. Okay?
Any additional questions on the ICC?
Hi sir, GMA Online po. So ibig sabihin sir, wala pong formal rejection from the PH government doon sa request po ng ICC?
We just note it. We cannot tell them that they cannot do what they want to do. We just note the request. But we have no obligation to help them because we are not members of the ICC.
Okay?
No more? We'll move on to another topic. Gyro from Rappler.
Sorry. UNJP lang sir, natapos na po siya noong July 30. Any assessment po, successful po ba siya? And for our human rights sector, ano po yung mga nakuha ng government?
I think we were able to successfully navigate the UNJP issue such that it ended already. Hindi na tayo nagkaroon ng bagong notice sa Human Rights Commission about violations of the Philippines. So tapos na siya. And the good thing that happened here is in the end, we have shifted our focus to forensic pathology as the basis of resolving criminal liability. Kasi lagi ang naging problema natin lagi, even within our police force, is nawawala ang scientific basis for proving criminal activity. And with forensic pathology taking the lead now as within the thrust of the government, and to be the matter to be assisted to us by the United Nations Human Rights Commission, tutulungan nila tayo na ayusin ang ating forensic pathology competence. So I think something positive came out of it. And second, probably nawala na tayo sa mata ng mundo about human rights violations. I think we have already successfully ridden the waves of bad comments about the country's human rights record. I think we have set the record straight already that this government is not in the business of violating human rights.
Yes, the best PBBM.
Yung joint program, tandaan nyo, it was only set up because there was a UN resolution on this matter. And remember, there's no more UN resolution about any human rights violations of the country. Okay?
Any follow-up questions? No?
Okay, thank you very much. At,